So we're starting off in downward facing dog. Think about pushing your hips up towards the ceiling and pushing your chest towards the thighs, taking deep breaths, expanding the ribs, seeing if you can get your heels nice and close to the ground, spreading out the fingers, and just try to relax in this pose and start to be aware of where you feel the stretch. As you take breaths, think about letting go of those tight spots. Next, we're going into pigeon, so bring one knee up in between the hands and bring that foot up parallel to the knee as much as you can. I'm not able to do that, and if you're more like me, just make sure you don't feel any pain in that front knee by flexing that front foot. If you need a deeper stretch for that back leg, you're welcome to bring the foot up and hold on to it with that back arm, getting a stretch also in the shoulder and chest by pulling the elbow up towards the ceiling. And we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing here, bring that foot up parallel to the knee if you can. If you can't, make sure to flex the foot to ensure there's no front knee pain. And if you need a deeper stretch, bring that foot up and hold on to it with that back arm, getting a stretch also in the shoulder and chest by pulling the elbow up towards the ceiling. Next, we're going into a scorpion stretch. So you're going to lay down on the ground, bring your arms out in line with the shoulders, and you're going to bring the opposite leg up and across, and trying to get that foot as close to that hand as you can. And for a deeper stretch, you lift that opposite arm, and you can put it behind your low back or reach for the other hand to get a deeper stretch in the shoulder joint. But make sure to listen to your body. Same thing on the other side, opposite foot comes up, aiming to reach towards that hand. For a deeper stretch, lift that arm up. You can reach towards the hand or place it on your low back. Make sure to keep all the muscles relaxed as you're taking those deep breaths. Next, we're going into a hip stretch. So take one knee forward, opposite arm reaches up towards the sky, and if it feels good, a little back bend, trying to reach almost up and behind you. Taking deep breaths. If you cannot breathe in a stretch, it means you've gone too far. Next, we're going to work the outer hip, so placing that hand down, opening up with that arm that's facing that front knee, feeling the twist in the ribs to open up. Take deep breaths. For a deeper stretch, tuck the back toe and lift the back knee. Continue taking deep breaths, spreading out the front toes. Nothing should be tense. And then you're going to straighten that front leg for a hamstring stretch. You can take the heel a little further out to feel it a little bit more, and then reach for any part of the leg or the toe. So you should be feeling the stretch in the back of the thigh of the foot that's in front. Next, we're going to repeat those same stretches on the other side. Knee comes forward, reach the arm up and back as long as you don't feel any tension in that low back. Keeping a long neck, shoulders down, spreading out the front toes. Take some deep breaths here. Arm down, open up the arm for a little extra twist. Take deep breaths to open up those ribs. For a deeper stretch, tuck the back toe and lift the back knee, keeping a long neck, spreading out the toes. Don't let any part of your body get tense as you stretch. Take that front foot, readjust the heel if you want a deeper stretch, and reach towards any part of the shin or toe if you can reach it, keeping the hips square. Next, you're gonna tuck your toes under and just sit on your heels. This is a great stretch for the feet. The feet really get neglected, and if you're walking a lot, running a lot, lifting weights, we can't forget about stretching out those feet. And at the same time, we can stretch out those forearms. So putting the palms down, making the fingers face in, the further out you bring your hands, the deeper stretch. Next, letting the palms face up, getting the front of the forearms, same thing, the further out your hands, the deeper stretch. Next, one shoulder comes across the body, keeping the arms straight. Same arm comes up behind the head, pulling that elbow back to really hit the tricep. One arm goes down, reach the opposite side of the room to get that side body. Keep taking deep breaths. Same thing on the other side, arm across the body. Deep breaths, neck relaxed. Elbow up, pulling the elbow behind, feeling the stretch in the back of the arm. And side body stretch on the other side. Here, tuck your hands under your hips or your shins. Reach one ear to the same shoulder for a neck stretch. Taking deep breaths and repeat the same thing on the other side. Slowly bring the chin to the chest, and if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can gently put your hands on the head. And next, we're going to stretch the front of the foot, so just tucking that foot in, just do a very light stretch, stretching the foot from every angle. Same thing on the other side. And then next we're going to stretch our back. Here I'm doing a light cobra stretch, keeping my hips on the ground, elbows under my shoulders, long neck, looking ahead. If this is too easy for you, you're welcome to push into the hands to lift a little higher, but ensure your hips stay on the ground. And to finish off, we're just going to roll onto our back and reach for both sides of the room. Feel your body stretching as far as possible, taking deep breaths within this position. And then finally take a few moments with your hands by your side, deep breaths.